Hey there folks, Reza-Kaze here, and welcome to another exhilarating commentary. Today, you are not watching an in-game footage. It's a little bit older of a gameplay. When I mean a little bit older, I mean it's probably only a few weeks old, but in terms of what's new is, well, it's a little old. Anyways, what you're watching is a team deathmatch on Death Valley. This map, I try to snipe a little bit. I do get some pretty good sniping things. I was actually going to end up cutting this into a sniping montage, but I realized I didn't really want to do that. So enjoy my pretty good sniping clips here. I finished with a pretty good score. There are some moments where it's a little slow, so I'll try my best to cut that part down. Nice little pistol action right there. I'll cut those parts down as best I can. That's kind of why I wanted to make it into a montage, because some of these ones where I snipe, there isn't much going on a good 50% of the time. The other 50% is lucky ass shots and whoa, I can't believe I got that. So, like I said, I'll try to cut it as best I can. But let's talk about what's on my mind here. And it came up recently. I didn't record. I actually changed on a whim of what I was going to do this video with. But okay, so little backstory here. I was playing Endgame. I think I was playing. At the time, it was Rush, and I cut out the part for Endgame, anyways, of my rules that I have for the server. For Endgame, it was, let's see if I can remember, the basic, no spawn killing or trapping, no stealing, destroying the enemy vehicles in its base. The one thing I had to add was no suicide button in air superiority. I'll tell you a little bit about that in a second. And no semi-automatic sniper rifles. Now, some people don't have a problem with it. Some people really like it. And I think I said this before, the only semi-automatic rifle that I kind of enjoyed, and that was only to troll with, was in Modern Warfare 3, the RSASS, the RSASS. You put on kick and a silencer, and it has very, very little recoil. It was a semi-automatic rifle, so you can just go pew, 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 pew. And it was almost a death laser. If it had the ammo capacity, it would be just about as deadly as a light machine gun with a bipod, especially in that game. Roughly, you could pull the trigger and immediately pull the trigger again, and the recoil would be, you wouldn't have to worry about the recoil. Your second and third shot would be able to hit even before the enemy could react and move out of the way. That's how ridiculous it was. I use that a lot for search and destroy. Sometimes in regular games just to piss people off. My first disgust for semi-automatic rifles came when I first started really playing Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, and they had the Brett 50 cal. Now, I am not huge on guns. I'm not really that knowledgeable. I can't give you the weight, the caliber of each and every gun, the piston, fire, whatever the fuck it is. I'm not that knowledgeable. Most of my gun knowledge is actually taken from Call of Duty games, and in this case, I'm starting to learn a little bit more about guns with Battlefield. But just the way the overall, I use the gun and just looking at its description and its pictures, that's how I gauge the gun at, and that's sort of what my knowledge is. Not the best way of getting knowledge for the game or for guns, but I honestly can't sit down and read about guns. I mean, it's interesting, but I don't see myself as that kind of person. So anyways, I did know about the Barrett 50 cal. What the fuck was that? Phone made a new noise. What the hell is that? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Anyways, I knew about the Barrett 50 cal. It is, at the time when I was playing Modern Warfare 2, or started to play it, I knew it was a powerful sniper rifle. Like, very, very fucking powerful. It could just, like, blow shit up. And when I first started using it, I'm like, oh, the Barrett 50 cal. Fuck yeah, I can't wait. And then I lay down a shot, and you know how the fucking, oh, look at that. 3 people all in a row, and I can't fucking hit a single one of them. That's my awesome sniping skills for you. Well, I obviously haven't seen it, but just the way I've heard it go, bullets from that 50 cal, you hit from like the chest up, it like blows it up. Like, it will leave like a fucking hole in your chest. If you shot like in the leg, your leg would be blown up. Well, obviously, Modern Warfare 2 era, still even now, you get sniped in the leg, the physics of it actually isn't obviously going to be true, because technically your leg would blow off. But even in the chest or in the arms, you get a hit marker with it, and that's annoying. That's not how I see sniping. And obviously I'm not doing what a true sniper is, and sitting back, relax, aim, take my shot. You actually see that with Battlefield. I do that quite a lot. Fucking hit marker. That in Call of Duty, snipers are not the snipers. They're not sniping. They are quick scoping, trick shotting, not really making a mockery of sniping, but rather kind of just like playing around with sniping. And that's not what snipers do. Battlefield has started to like have me hate the way sniping goes, so to speak. I always hated the people that sat back and sniped in Call of Duty. And I'm going to refer to Call of Duty because this is like really what it refers to. The act of sniping nowadays, you see me in this one, Team Deathmatch, rolling around a little bit. And I guess I'll stop commenting on the thing and stop commenting on the video, because I might cut that part out. Just me standing there looking at a rock. What is considered sniping for me, what I do, as I'm still a very active mobile sniper, meaning I will run around, capture points, arm MCOMs, defuse if I'm sniping. In Rush, I really don't like to snipe. Conquest, I'll do it a little bit. But I still like my bolt action. Now, obviously, I'll still get pissed when I get hit markers in the upper chest and somehow the head. Like, if the only thing I'm seeing is the guy's head and I get a hit marker, that just annoys the fuck out of me. But when I think of an actual sniper rifle, I think of it as a bolt action. You shoot, pull the barrel, or whatever the fuck it is, and get ready for your next shot. And like I said, this is just personal opinion, but that's what I see as a sniper rifle. Kind of like a true sniper rifle. Not saying that the others are fake, but really, that's sort of what a sniper rifle is. And now how, like I said, how I personally feel is when, if you can't legitly get that first shot with the sniper rifle, whether it's a hit marker or you just completely miss, I feel that, you know, you need to pull the bolt and take aim and shoot again, not go bang bang in quick succession. Whether it's a hit marker or it's a complete miss, I really feel personally that you should have to pull the bolt and, you know, fire away. Like I said, that's just personal opinion. That's how I feel. I feel if you're gonna use a gun like that, use an assault rifle. It shoots just a little bit faster, you know, or, you know, put it on. I really haven't seen people run around with assault rifles and shit and end up using this the semi-auto mode. That'd be pretty interesting to see. One of my friends ended up saying that him and his friend, he would run around with the P90 on semi-automatic. I'm like, you're just fucking weird. Off topic a little bit, you know, like I said, that's just how I personally feel about it, and it's obviously going to be different from person to person. Some people don't care about what sniper rifles. Some people do care. You know, that's just the way it is. I may or may not eventually like not care, because when I run out of sniper rifles to use, I might have to, but it probably won't, seeing as how Battlefield 4 is going to be announced very, very soon. I doubt that I'll run through all the guns. And I think the only other rule I have is no Service Star 100 guns. Months and months ago, that really didn't matter, but kind of like nowadays, it does, because people have Service Star 100 guns, which is 10,000 kills at least with the gun, because it only goes up to 100, but you can get more Service Stars with it, but it just doesn't show up on the little kill feed thing. When you get killed by the person with a 100 star, that just annoys the fuck out of me. Like, do you really use one gun all that much? I see people around between 60, Colonel 60, and Colonel 100, and I see them at having Service Star 100 guns. Sometimes I even see it as low as like 30 or 40 or 50 Colonel. And to use the gun that much, I'm right now at like a rank 52, Colonel 52, and the closest I have is a Service Star 10. That's because I didn't have a server at the time. People were being bitches, and I threw on the AUG and decided, it's like, hey, you want to be a bitch? Let's play with an easy gun, and I'll fucking wreck you. That's what ended up happening. But then what I'm doing is going through each one of my guns, assault, carbine, sniper rifle, LMGs, not so much the LMGs, shotguns, whatever, and getting up to Service Star 5, unlocking everything, or Colonel Star 5, whatever the fuck it's called, and, you know, getting it up to 5. Once I get 500 kills with it, I move on to a new weapon, and by the time I end up getting all of those guns to 5, then I start working slowly up. So basically, I'm at Colonel 52, and I am only a 10th of a way to a Service Star 100 gun. And people lower level than me have it up to a Service Star 100. That means you just stick to one gun, and that's all you use. There are many other guns in this game. Use them. That just annoys me too. High level guns, because I guaranteed every time I looked at someone's battle log, they ended up having, oh, this gun at like 12,000 kills. This one at 10,000. Yeah, 10,000 kills, something like that, and then their next gun is all the way down to like at 42. What the fuck? Do something different. Why don't you? The same kind of people that use the same kit over and over again. I'm fond of engineer. I have my engineer class up to 10. My recon's up to like a 4 or something, but it's not like a 50-star difference, which is what some people have. Way off topic for what I'm trying to do here. I was trying to talk about my rules, and I actively kick and ban for, you probably seen it when I spawned in first in the game. If you break a rule, it's a kick. If you do it again or break another rule, then you're banned. Anyways, back to the beginning part of the story. I was playing Rush, and I noticed in the kill feed this guy was using a semi-automatic rifle, so I kicked him. Near close to the end of the game, I get a double message saying how I was in violation of Battlefield 3's code of conduct with gameplay and server administration. How I could not kick or ban people for the use of non-glitched guns, because that's against the code of conduct. I laughed and asked him if he was an EA rep, because if he was, I would have said, well, how about you put out a product that works and I won't have to go to the Better Business Bureau because you are constantly selling people the right to use servers and they don't even work. I shouldn't be turning on my game, looking at my server, and I have it set to max 24 people, and all of a sudden somehow it says 0 of 8 people. Nobody changed it. I have me and one other person is able to change the max players, but if it says 8 when you're looking at the server and in the server description it says max 24, you're obviously screwing something up. So fix it and I'll stop doing that. Turns out he wasn't. He never even replied back to me, so he was just a dick that wanted to say it. Now, as I call him a dick, I will say, technically, in air quotes, I am in the wrong. I actually did read that and was sort of enlightened to see some of those. As a player, you're not allowed to use known or unknown exploits in the game to rank ahead. No glitching, no shit like that. And then as a server admin, you have to follow the same sort of rules, and you cannot actively kick or ban people for being better than you, killing you, or it also says that you can't employ such rules in a ranked server, such as knife only or pistol only, or saying you're not allowed to employ such rules or refuse equipment such as C4 or flashbangs and shit like that. So in technicality, I am not allowed to say no semi-automatic rifles, no in close quarters conquest domination, no C4 on the flags. I can employ such rule as continuous spawn trapping will lead to kick. I can do some rules like that. Now, that's all fine and dandy. But since they made custom servers, players can rent their own servers, how many Battlefield hosted servers, how many EA hosted servers have you gone into? I guarantee that number is 0. Some people end up doing, because I see people in the servers, but there's no one patrolling the servers, so to speak. There's just no one in there, protecting the rules. You'll see people invading in, say, Operation Metro and Conquest, people running into the dead zone of the enemy's base and while they're completely dominating and killing them as they spawn. No one's going to kick them for that. Now, this was the part that I was going to cut in some video footage, but I didn't. It was me going through servers. There was about 25 pages of servers, about 20 active ones. I went through the first 10 pages of servers, and there's like 10 or 15 servers per page, and about 30, let's just say a fourth to a third of those servers contained illegal rules. No iglas or javelins, no stingers, no using this, no using that. One of my friends said he saw a server saying no black people. So how is EA going to uphold their code of conduct when I'm trying to hold a gamer conduct in not using exploitations? When you use a spawn beacon to get on top of a building that you can't climb with a ladder, I believe that's an exploitation. But EA hosted servers don't kick or ban for that. I do. And people are going to get mad at me because it's in the game. I should be able to use it. Okay, well, just don't do it in my server. The point I'm trying to make, okay, I was in the wrong. Technically, I'm not supposed to kick or ban people for use of those guns. But in the same sense... Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Holy shit. Okay. Yes, technically I'm not allowed to kick and ban people for use of stuff that I'm not supposed to be doing, like semi-automatic rifles. But then why is all these other servers active with all these illegal rules that break the code of conduct? If you're going to enforce these rules, take away player-owned servers. That's the only logical explanation. If you're going to have player-owned servers, obviously there are going to be corrupt admins. I played in a rush game. We were about... Oh no, a conquest game. It was like a 6-on-6 match. Not limited to 12 people, but just no one was getting in. And me and my friend Mark, we were about to win. Then all of a sudden, our entire team gets kicked, and the enemy team was the player admins, was the server admins, and they end up, I don't know, I didn't obviously get back in, but they ended up, I'm assuming they ended up winning. So that was, bullshit. How are you going to have people like that still have their server, and I'm, upholding my rules and playing legitly? That's kind of crap for me, I uphold the gamer thing. Now, yes, I'm breaking the code of conduct, but I still feel like I'm playing with the rules of a gamer should uphold. If that makes any sort of sense. I rambled on way too long enough. I will leave you with whatever little bit of this video there is left, if there even is any. I'm not sure, seeing what parts I have to cut out. And let me know what you think. Is this code of conduct worth it? Is there something I left out? Is there something that I'm wrong about? Let me know. This is Reza-Kaze, and thank you for watching.